England advanced to the semi-finals of the Rugby World Cup this afternoon as they held off Fiji fight back in the second half to win 30-24 in Marseille and book a Final Four date with either France or South Africa on Saturday night. England, when the sides last met in August, Fiji recorded a historic first ever win over England, who were in somewhat of turmoil coming into this, having won all their pool games. They're up against the Fijian side, who progressed as runners-up from their group. England took an early lead in the 11th minute, Owen Farrell slotting a penalty for a 3-0 advantage. Manu Tuolangi then scored the first try of the game in the 14th minute, the centre diving over in the corner and muscling beyond two Fijian tacklers to score the first try of the contest. Farrell's conversion from the touchline drifting wide, but England off to a good start, 8-0 up inside 15 minutes. Fiji had a few chances to get back into things, and then Francis Lumani, their scrum half, put a few kicks wide, but he did land a penalty to make it 8-3 for other centre Joe Marchant, joined Tuolangi in getting in on the try-scoring act. Marchant marauding over the whitewash for England's second score to reward a dominant spell in Fiji's 22. Farrell adding the extras, and England with 15-3 up before the half hour. Adding insult to injury from a Fijian perspective was the loss of winger Vicente Habani. He was sin-binned for indiscipline during the build-up to Marchant's try, so Fiji down to 14 for 10 minutes as well. Although they fared far better with 14 men as they roared back into the contest. Dazzling skills from fly half Velimo Batuni, and he offloaded, and number 8 Valerie Mata, after a dazzling dummy which sold half of the English defence, he sailed in under the post, Lumani converting, and suddenly the game was on a knife edge again, back to a 3-point margin at 13-10. Two more penalties from Farrell before the break edged England out into a bit more of a breathing space on the scoreboard, taking it to 21-10 and an 11-point buffer at the interval. Back into the second half, and Farrell was on fine form from the kicking tee once again, adding 3 more to make it 24-10 and a 14-point advantage heading into the final quarter, from which we saw the Fijian magic, which has been so talked up and delivered under the pressure in Marseille today, as they really came back into it. First replacement prop, Penny Radhani, roared over, rampaging across the whitewash from close range for their second try of the game, converted well by replacement scrum half Simeon Kurudoli to bring it to 7 points as English nerves started to jangle. Kurudoli then hit a monster penalty off the post, but that was a mere temporary reprieve for Steve Borthwick's England, as Fiji did claw back level with their third try of the game, scored by fly half Patiti, but owed and created to a marauding, lung-busting break through the centre run by Semi Radrada, who had the awareness to pick out his fly half, who sprinted in across the line, Kurudoli keeping his cool to convert and haul Fiji back level, 24 apiece as we entered the final 10 minutes. The match on a knife edge, the possibility of extra time looming large over the Marseille crowd. England, though, they showed their expertise in these situations and really ground out the win, taking good game management, as first Farrell hit over a drop goal in the 72nd minute to edge them back in front, before Ben Earl's marauding run upfield earned Farrell another simple kick at the posts, the captain taking his time and blasting it over to make it a 6-point buffer entering the final phases of play. Fiji, as you would expect, gave it their all in that final 2 minutes, but simply ran out of steam at the scrum. England blasting the ball out, to the relief, able to celebrate booking a semi-final date with either France or South Africa. The winners, of course, they play tonight, and England will play the winners of that on Saturday night at the Stade de France, as they booked a semi-final place, but not without a hell of a scare in Marseille. Full time, England 30, Fiji 24.